You good? Oh yeah. Oh no no no. We're just hanging. Yeah, you guys are good. Have a good day. Being part of the community here is even though I still live outside the city, um, like I love being able to patrol around and meet people and just in the short amount of time that I've worked with the department so far, like I've met so many people and like familiar faces like, oh, I've talked with you before, like, oh yeah, and then like we build that relationship and so it's like, okay, I need something or they have an issue, they give us a call, they don't hesitate, they actually like reach out and seek assistance because they know they're gonna get it. So I like that feeling.
When I was a little kid, um, I've always idolized police officers, and um, I don't know what it was, but I just kind of looked up to them. Uh, Ever since I got that in my head, all throughout high school, I wanted to become a police officer. So after high school, I joined the Marine Corps with the hopes of getting a foot in the door. After the Marine Corps, I applied with Clackamas County Sheriff's Office, and I didn't have enough experience at the time for them, so they referred me to their reserve program. I did their reserve program until uh, COVID put a stop to it, and then after that, I reapplied, and they ended up picking me up. So I worked for them for 3.5 years before I came to Sandy. But just genuinely want to help people and be the person that can make a positive impact on someone's life when other people are working so hard to disrupt their lives.
The reason why I wanted to become a police officer was to help other people and to kind of give them that voice that someone's listening or that someone has their back when they feel like nobody else can. I've gone through something similar where I needed that from somebody, and someone in law enforcement did that for me when I was young, and they actually believed me and were one of the only people who did. I've always just wanted to be a police officer. There was a detective uh, in my early childhood who helped me me and my brother with our situation growing up, and she was the one person that believed and helped my family get us away from the situation, and I'm forever thankful for her.
If I talk to somebody, I just want them to be like, man, that guy's really cool, or he was helpful. Um, I want to be the guy that doesn't get so caught up into, oh, here's another death investigation or here's another domestic. I want to come off as empathetic and like I care, because that's why I got into this job. And I think just dealing with the constant BS in this job, it's easy to get that mindset that this is just another one of those calls. Um, so even if I'm talking to a suspect, I don't want to leave a bad taste in their mouth unless I have to. I want them to be like, oh, he was really reasonable. He was pretty cool with me. He gave me all these chances, or whatever the case may be. Um, I want to be an officer that people can respect and look up to, and that motivates like future generations to get into this job, because we need good people. And with the climate today, we're so short staffed. And um, I think with all the movements going on that negatively affect police, we need more lights to see us kind of through this darkness, even though that's cheesy. But we need good people to do this job and that want to do this job. And everywhere is understaffed and hurting for people. So if I can motivate people to come do this job and come protect the citizens, to care about the citizens, and be a member of like a family or a community, or however you want to look at it, I think that's impactful within itself. Some of them, it's their first time ever having contact with police or ever calling the police, and you don't want like a 30-year-old veteran that's all grumpy and worn out from the job and mentally checked off on duty because he's taken 10,000 of these calls before. You want somebody that's going to listen to you and that makes you feel encouraged to call back in the future if they need anything, which is what we need to inspire to do, I think. Because some of these people, it's their first time ever contacting us, and they're already going through a hard time if they're calling us, odds are. So might as well do what you can to make their life a little bit easier and shine some light into the situation when they're having a hard time.
Serving the community of Sandy, what that means to me is helping the people that need to be helped, interacting with the people that you see on a daily basis, like for example walking through the park, and you just have a simple quick interaction with them just to make sure like they feel your presence and that they know like we're out and about and we're trying to be there for them if they need us to be, listening to their concerns, listening to if people have issues. We do a pretty good job at helping our homeless community as well as best as we can.
I think putting the needs of the community before like the needs of what we want to do. Like I said earlier, traffic enforcement, especially throughout town, has been a big gripe with the citizens. They want us to stop more speeders and want us to write more tickets and stuff like that. So a lot of us try to get out and be a little more proactive throughout the busy parts of town where there's heavy foot traffic and heavy vehicle traffic. So just kind of refer to it as flying the flag, letting the citizens know that we're out there trying to do what they expect us to do and what they want us to do.
Yeah, so unfortunately being a first responder, being out there, we deal with a lot of emergent situations and a lot of the dark side of society, unfortunately. And dealing with those types of calls over and over again, just it can have an effect psychologically on first responders. And I mean that goes for law enforcement, fire, medical, like all of them. I mean it changes you because it's like you're dealing with these things over and over and over again, and it can be a struggle, especially for people who haven't necessarily had that kind of experience in the past, to realize that that can cause issues. Like in my experience I've had in the past with past jobs, I have come to realize that yes, I have unfortunately built up some subconscious biases or unconscious biases, sorry, and over time, and the fact that I've recognized that, I have been able to adjust and kind of filter those out. Like you have to like physically think about them, and which I do on a daily basis, and I filter them out to realize that not everybody that I deal with is going to be a problem. Not everybody I deal with is a bad guy. Not everybody who seems like a good guy is a good guy. And so you have to weigh that balance and realistically read between the lines and physically think about what's going on and the people you're dealing with. That way you can get to the bottom of it.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. So if you have stuff that you're dealing with, make sure you're getting that stuff taken care of. Make sure you're mentally set, and that you have the satisfaction of the job. Otherwise, it's going to be a long career for you. You're going to get burnt out pretty quick.
I think I knew, like, coming into this, the people you work with, they become like your family, but I didn't realize how much until you actually get into it. They want the best for you. At least everyone here in this agency, they want the best for you, and they're actually there to look out for you. They'll give you the hard truths, they'll give you the happy truths, like, it's just all in your best interest. It's not kind of just like putting icing on the cake. They're here. If they need to rip off a Band-Aid, they will. I think that's kind of what surprised me the most is you have that sense of like they're gonna be your family in a way, but it's way different when you actually like are put in it. My family loves that I'm a police officer. My little cousin looks up to me. My name in her phone and is actually Officer Berglund. It's not even my actual name, but they all really love that I do it, and they can see how much I enjoy it. They've heard me talk about it ever since a young age. They didn't think I was serious about it because I was so young, but I proved them wrong, and they're just super supportive and very happy that was able to achieve this.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I think the more you put yourself out there, in a sense, the more you're going to build your reputation, and you're going to build trust with stakeholders, the community, the city that you're working for, even other agencies. They're going to want to work with you more and trust working with you.
You're good.
I've got it for you. Hold on, copy that. Jeremy 12 off duty, to get locked up.
You'll have to stay in the car for this one.
Okay.
There's a knife involved, so.
The location of Stephanie and Gavin. One person yelling out the knife, and one that hasn't seen anything. Go ahead. Alright. The people look up with the calls.